This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Republicans for a long time have been on a mission, have an objective to suppress the vote, to shrink the voter rolls, to ensure that a certain percentage of Americans don't have access to the franchise. It's not an accusation. It's not just a claim that I'm making. I've done many videos about the closing of polling stations, the ensuring that typically Democratic voting voter blocks don't vote, discouraging them from voting, using both legal tactics and dirty tricks. It is what the Republican Party has done for years. And now there's a move afoot, especially now that Republicans realize their agenda, their policy agenda for America isn't being supported by the vast majority of Americans. So how do you maintain political control and power if the things you believe are wildly unpopular, like restricting abortion access, criminalizing abortion, oppressing gays? It's just a panoply. It's a network of bad ideas. But how do you do that when you're not going to get voted? What you have to do is engineer the voter population in a way that supports what you want done. And I'm going to play this clip from Matt Walsh from the Daily Wire, who's just mask off saying that you don't have a right to vote, that not everyone has a right to have a say in how they are governed. This is wildly anti-constitutional, wildly anti-democratic. We should want to expand the right to vote, to give everyone not only the opportunity, the power to have some kind of autonomy in how they're governed, to have a say in the process, but we should be encouraging it to expand the voter rolls. Watch listen, this is a remarkable set of words that are spoken by Matt Walsh. It is crazy, but also this is just the beginning. Once this idea starts to catch on in the more fascistic corners of the Republican Party, this is going to start being talked about more and more and more, and they're going to try to have this idea pick up steam. Watch Christo-fascist Matt Walsh.
These people should not be allowed to vote. I mean, you hear people say that in a half-joking way. Oh, I can't believe these people can vote. But really, they shouldn't be able to. Like, actually, they should not be able to vote. That should be something that that becomes a serious topic of conversation. Okay, like the kind of thing that comes up at presidential debates. Okay, like an issue that political parties have to deal with in their platforms. We should really be talking about this. That there are a lot of people who are voting in this country who should not have that right. They don't deserve it. And as I've tried to explain many times, the right to vote, it is not a God-given right guaranteed to everybody regardless of anything. It's not. Okay, it's not fundamental to your human nature that you automatically are entitled to have a say over the political system in your country. It's not. There are some basic guidelines that should be in place. You should have to earn that right. Not everybody should have it. And it is so incredibly obvious that if you are an absolute oblivious moron who knows nothing about your own country or the political or the government that runs it, then you shouldn't have any say over it.
I just did a video of two people being interviewed by the Right Side Broadcasting Network, Marjorie Taylor Greene boyfriend guy, where these people have no functioning understanding of their government, no functioning understanding of politics and which political party works for them, advocates for them. But I wouldn't say they shouldn't have the right to vote because I think they're stupid, that they're misinformed. For Matt Walsh to say that you have to earn a right shows his ignorance. We'll try to keep it decent here, less ad hominem, even though I have zero respect for this chinless goof. He's a hateful bigot, a racist, a trash person. Maybe I won't keep it. But you don't earn a right, Lil Matty Walsh. That's what's a privilege. That's a privilege. And we want to talk, these people who wave this document around. This document does not grant our rights. This protects our rights. We have a right to vote. It is a right to take part in the political process, to elect people to represent us. It's self-governance. What do you think, Matt Walsh? Yeah, not much different. What do you think Thomas Jefferson, a man I'm sure you venerate, what do you think he would say? What do you think Jeffersonian democracy entails? Vote isn't a God-given right. What is a God-given right? And who do we give the choice to? Who gets to decide who gets to vote? Is it white landowning males, as it was in the beginning? Is that what it is? Is it 30-year-olds? I mean, the 26th Amendment lowered the voting age. I mean, you either follow what's in the Constitution or you don't, or you advocate for changing the Constitution. You're not getting any of that from Matt Walsh because this is just I guess, stream of consciousness idiocy on his part. But if you have to earn it, it's not a right, it's a privilege. And the right to vote is not the privilege to vote, dummy. But this, without a doubt, is the opening salvo of an all-out assault on voting rights. People want to restrict access. Whether if you're a person of color, they want to make sure you don't have mail-in ballots, you don't have Sunday voting, you don't have early voting. We should be trying to expand more opportunities for people to vote. Election day should be a federal holiday. The world, the country should shut down and just let people go and vote. It should be like a Christmas where no stores are open. Everybody's committed to that one thing that day to decide how we govern ourselves. But not if Matt Walsh. Not if Matt Walsh has anything to say about it. Not if the Daily Wire has anything to say about it. And I'm sure their billionaire benefactors really would like it this way, that only wealthy white men are the ones with the easiest access to the franchise. What do you think? Do you think that they don't deserve the right to vote? Whatever groups he's talking about? You can leave a comment below. We can mix it up in the comments. That helps to juice up the algorithm, get this channel recommended to new viewers. That would be fantastic of you. You can also call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Daily@dollemore.com. Thanks for joining me today. Follow me on social media. I'm on at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook, all of them at Dollemore. And if you appreciate what I do, if I bring you value, if there's someone else out there on this platform who does what I do in this space, in this genre, if you will, if they do more for you, support that person. Independent media right now is under attack, it's under assault, and it's never been more important than it is right now. But if I am that person for you, please consider supporting my work. Click the join button below. For $2 a month, you can help support our work. Hit the super thanks button, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I love and appreciate you. Thank you. Got a lot of work ahead of us. 2024 is going to be a wild, wild ride. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.